I'm from the Jim Crow days, and even now, I think the struggle today is different than what it was 45 years ago. Because 45 years ago, when I was coming up, we didn't have in my neighborhood down south picking cotton, chopping cotton. We didn't have drugs, nothing like that. Alcohol. We worked hard, and we just took in had to survive. Today, it's a lot different. I think today you have to have these young men and young ladies to have skills. You got to train them in school. You got to put trade in school and start building the foundation. But you can't have the teachers in the school. I would say this much is the leadership of the teacher union passing kids from one grade to the next grade and can't read and write. Those majority of black there. I mean, whether you're black or white, you have to do right by all people. Don't see just one color. We got to have a different mindset in. I made it with seventh grade education, ran away from home, and very successful. Never been in no trouble or nothing like that. And still appreciate all of Chicago, regardless of what your color may be. I'm going to stick with that and stay with it. You got to put trade in school. You got to make sure that pay pass from one grade to the next grade is that they got a trade. And when you get to 12th grade, you know how to fix things with your hand. You got to put AI. That is going thing coming up, and these kids being left behind more and more and more. And then on top of that, Dan, a lot of the kids recycle back into prison system because after they get out, all right, and so we got to put a stop to that and put trade in the prison system as well. So when they get out, they become productive citizens.
Well, let's talk
stuff about that.
Well, let's talk about one institution at a time here. So, what's your message to Stacey Davis Gates and the Chicago School Board? What does Mayor Willie Wilson mean for them?
Well, I think it means a little bit of trouble because I wouldn't allow them to pass these young men and young ladies out of school, one grade and eighth grade, and don't know how to read and write. I wouldn't allow it. You need to trade back in there. I would say that those young men and young people need a leadership, the right leadership, to care about them, not to just take and talk one talk and do another one. I mean, I understand that she has her kid in private school.
Mm-hmm.
That's wrong. How can she put her kid in private school and not in the public school, and then go on strike and want more money? I call it a shame. I think all of them should resign, to be honest with you, and let's get new leadership there,
And in addition to resigning, it could be just reshuffling the death. If Jackson Potter takes over, what'll be different? Nothing. So what about providing opportunities for kids whose mom isn't Stacey Davis Gates to have the same opportunity her kid has? Like, for example, doing what Pritzker won't do and pushing to opt in to the $1,700 federal tax credit to fund K through 12 scholarships. You're still a supporter of school choice, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely, 100,000%. You have to have, in my opinion, to get the right break education, school choices. I think this whole thing with the illegal immigrant came in and they putting them into school. I think that just a ploy to take and get more money for the union. Those things must stop and will stop. You got to have these private schools. People can make their own choices. That would all go away. And we have to deal with this situation. Stop taking and produce a product